I'm Katya Woods with the Philadelphia Tribune. Hi, Deborah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Girl, you can't catch a break. Just saying, we don't do this. You walked in the house, I would have been like, and then she's like, I want the case. No, sis,
No, so
good
let
thing
it
for you.
go.
You know what I mean? But talk about how do you get prepared to be in this space that is, this season too, very dark, very disturbing as well visually.
Yeah.
How do leave nice Deborah and go into this dark world and kind of leave fear behind? Or do you use fear? Because I think fear is like a good thing. It keeps you alive. Like as she's going through, especially if she's going through the crime scene, that like her heartbeat, she's feeling certain things. It's as if she's feeling the pain of the victims.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, with all my characters, I just try to understand and uncover the truth of all of my characters. So whether it is fear or love or just extreme joy, whatever it is, I just want to feel them. And for me, I just took time with Dawn to just really understand where her head and her heart space is. And it wasn't hard because, she doesn't have an experience that a lot of people can't relate to. A lot of people definitely can relate to, what she's going through and trying to be the best in this industry that is dominated by people who don't look like her, and taking on this thing that she's constantly like, what the heck did I just do? But you know what? I'm here now and I want to, but I feel personally drawn to this thing. She's joined law enforcement because she wants to help her community. But the community kind of looks at her like, mate, she might be the enemy. You know what I mean? It's a lot that I think that is on her shoulders that she can relate to. And I just love telling these stories because I love people feeling seen by my work. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people will see the different things that she goes through and feel seen.
Absolutely. The other thing I like is she wants to solve the cases, but she wants to make sure it's done in the right way. She's
Mhm.
not trying to do it for glory. She doesn't want to cut corners, which I think is very important. It's important to get to the truth, but
Mhm.
not at the cost, at the expense of the victims. I'm trying to not give away details.
Mhm.
Talk about that aspect of it.
Because she cares, because I mean, this is her community. Whereas other people are, without giving too much away, are a bit far removed from it. She's not. This is her community. And so it definitely is near and dear to her heart. And so, yeah, it just feels very real for her, um, in ways that we will discover, and for reasons we will discover.
100%. Thank you so much. And congratulations, as always, outstanding work.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Joshua. I'm Katya Woods with the Philadelphia Tribune. How are you?
How you doing, Kathy? I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Let's get into this. Ooh, Jesus. As an actor, you know how we feel about things that go bump in the night. But as an actor, it has to be a lot of fun to be in something that is very intense and visually overthink. What are you relying on and what do you use to get in that mindset? Because it is scary. You, as Josh, might be like, peace out, I'm out. But you can't really do this in this. So how do you prepare to be in that intense state of like, really fright and your senses being overloaded?
I think that just me knowing who the character really is, and just me using my just resources that I had in my personal life towards the character, it made it a lot easier. And just me researching and looking at other horror series and seeing what I can do to better resonate with Kel. You know what I'm saying? Like that, those types of things I did to help me better perform Kel for sure.
And how did Deborah help you? She's like a little veteran now, you know what I mean? So how did she help you be like, okay, we're gonna get through this together. And
Yeah,
at the same time, this is how we leave work at work and don't bring it home. So how did she help you?
I love Deborah. Deborah is my girl. Like I love Deborah. Even though that we got like we was a mother and son on the show, we really like brother and sister. But like she really was just telling me, just to make sure that you leave the character behind once you're finished, because she did season one, and that's something that she had to really, get with herself. So she just passed on knowledge, and I'm very grateful for that, for her for that. And some other information, including from Pam and Luke, about my career and how to take this even further. And I'm forever grateful for little Marvin. He is amazing. He is amazing, and he made sure my head is on straight. And but yeah, I mean Deborah is, man. I can't say enough about Deborah. Like she's amazing at what she does. She is a vet. She is very much so talented, and I was just grateful to be a part of working with her alongside her. We had majority of the scenes together, so our time was really congested with each other. So I was grateful to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to speak with me. And I can't wait, to the community is going to be like, really? That's what we do?
Yeah,
It's going to be a lot of fun to see how the rest of the world reacts to everything that happens. Because, I was at the house going, yeah, it's a lot. So I
yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
you.
Yeah. I mean, like, I hope people enjoy it. It's gonna be a thing where you need to eat your popcorn and turn the lights off and really have an entertaining night. And wonder what's gonna happen on the next episode. I'm really excited for what people got to say about this. Sure.
Oh, it's going to be a lot, but it's
Yeah,
going to be fun.
yeah, it
Thank
is.
you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Katia Woods with the Philadelphia Tribune. Hi, Luke. How are you?
Doing, Kathy? How you doing?
Excellent. Listen, I was real for my boy in the audition. I was like, you know what? That's right. We not all hood. Nothing wrong with being hood, but that ain't all our ministry.
No.
And we've all been in those spaces no matter what. They were like, can you do it blacker? You were like, girl, I am black. And it's coming from somebody that don't look like us. But
Yes,
you can't wild out. And I'm sure you've had that in your profession. So
yes.
so how did you get through the scene? Because the brother's looking at you like, I know this is a mess.
Oh my gosh. You know, I just had to sit in the truth of it all. That experience, like, wow, right? It was really something. In a sense, it was also fun, right? To be on this side of it, on this side doing a hit series, the season 2 of a hit series, and portraying uh, a, a bit green person auditioning for a role that is not him. It doesn't fit him, but he's trying. And I've been there. I've been there. I've done roles. I've tried to audition for something that is just completely outside of me. But you just got to go shoot for it. You never know. Yeah, I felt stupid many times in auditions. It was really fun to portray that.
Talk about being in a show like this. Because
Mm,
it's not like this, it's like you in it. And
yeah,
when you're in it, and I'm trying to like stay in the middle, it is intense. There's stuff going on where you just like normally you would be like, love everybody, but I gotta go. Let me know how it works out. But how do you mentally, I've asked everyone, how do you mentally get yourself there? Because it is about being uncomfortable
mhm,
and showing your discomfort with everything that's going on. Because we as the audience need to feel what you're feeling in order to empathize, root for you, or be yelling at the TV going like, get out, friend, let it
right,
go,
right.
So how do you prepare?
I think, first and foremost, it's on the page. It's on the page, and it's on the page in that sense. I say our creator has created a safe space for us to flush out the unknown, to go into the dark side of ourselves, to bring life to said characters. Little Marvin is a brilliant creator, but also a lovely man and a lovely collaborator. He it just felt warm. It felt at home, you know? And there's no part about it that I felt like I didn't have an arm around my shoulder as I went down this dark alley. You know what I mean? That's how it feels working on this project and working with him. That's what it was. We knew what we were doing. The fun of it is a horror, yes, but it's also grounded in some realities, but also it's a horror. And it's a brilliant opportunity to just flush out the humanity of all of this and see what happens.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we gonna pray for our boy to get better at this.
Pray for him. He needs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hi,
Pam.
Kathy. How are you?
Hi, Katya Woods with the Philadelphia Tribune. Pam, you've had a storied career, and talk a little bit what it's like to do something like this. This is very different. Relies upon different type of senses. And how much fun did you have diving into this brand and this type of entertainment?
Well, I had fun after I survived the day of fear and knowing that I have all these issues, surviving the civil rights movement, the women's rights movement, raising my daughter to be a top detective and taking care of her son, my grandson. And now I'm aging, I'm showing wrinkles, girl. I'm showing health issues and presenting my vulnerability, which is what little Marvin, who hunted me down, basically required. And I said, do you know that you will pay my therapy bills? Do you know that if you pull this off, you are that good that I'll be exhausted, that I look forward to this challenge. And you've presented that you're going to be with me, you're going to catch me. Because the storyline and all the textures and layers that I have is just daunting, not only my health and then the paranormal activities in my own home. Now, that's wrong. I got to deal with a washer that's going to come after me aggressively and try to kill my ass. Come on now. Turn the lights on and lock the damn door when you watch this show, okay? So thank you, little Marvin. And I rose to the occasion gratefully, and it was probably one of the most incredible experiences for our cinema and for our audiences who have supported us and wait for us to bring it. And I think we did.
I would say 1000% you did. I want to thank you so much for taking the time out to speak to me because I think you're amazing. And I love the fact that this is a whole new generation of people that didn't get a chance to grow up with you and didn't get to see you, earlier on in your career, get introduced to you. And hopefully it'll make them go back and see some of your earlier work. But this is cray, but cray in a fun way. And we're all going to be talking about it. We're going to be like this. Everybody's going to be like this, but we can't look away. It's like a fun car wreck. But you did
yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I thought it was just me. Thank you.
No. Because he said lights off. I said, absolutely not. We'll be here in the daylight with brightness. But I'm with you right there, Thank
you.
you.
And if he levitates us to this height, can you imagine what he's going to do next?
Woo. I hate to find out, but I'm sure he's going to take us somewhere where we too are going to be sitting there like, I need to know more, but it's wrong.
I love it. Scare me.
Thank you.
Thank you, girl. Thank you for allowing us to come to your platform.
Thank you.